Well, hello, and welcome once again to your favorite all-women talk show, Sister, coming to you, of course, on your favorite TV station and radio station, Citi TV and 97.3 Citi FM. We're also live around the world at citinewsroom.com or via our Citi Newsroom app. So yes, if you don't have it, you want to go there and, go to Google Play Store or the Apple Store and download it, and you'll be able to listen to us from wherever you are in the world. My name is Jessica, and tonight we've got some really exciting conversations coming up, as usual. I'll be telling you how you, listening to me and watching me right now, can be part of the show. So, yeah, just keep watching and don't go anywhere. When we come back, we meet the ladies in the studio. Plus, of course, we have a fabulous audience with us tonight. So, yeah, we'll, just go for this quick break. And when we return, we get to meet everybody. And you're welcome back. It's Sister on Citi TV and 97.3 Citi FM with me, Jessica. Not here alone, here with a bunch of people. And of course, our sisters are also in the house. So let's first say hello to Tina, who's been absent for a while.
Why me?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
How's baby AJ?
He's doing well.
Good.
Growing by the minute.
Yeah.
And giving me joy.
Yeah.
And wahala.
To be expected.
Yeah, I haven't slept, man.
But that's all.
Yeah.
It's all good. That's what motherhood's about, right?
Experiencing the joy of motherhood.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that again.
Thank you.
And of course, guys, Olivia's in the house.
Yay!
What's going on, Livy?
I'm good. Just excited and happy that, I'm alive and I'm awake. I'm considering everything that's happening. So everybody should just keep safe in light of the whole virus thing. And always refer to the WHO website. Don't do anything because now everybody is coming up with these things. But yeah, so just keep safe. Don't touch your face and stay healthy.
That's hard though.
Yeah.
Like the whole not touching your face bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for the caution there. And of course, there's Rosina in the house, everyone.
Hi, Jessica.
What's going on?
I'm just excited, that's all.
You're just
Feeling rosy, that's all.
Feeling rosy. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to feel.
Yeah.
Ladies, thanks for joining us. And audience, please put your hands together for yourselves for showing up again this week. All right, so we'll go right into action. Now, I'm going to start on a very interesting note because this rarely ever happens on the show. Now, I think 2 episodes ago, there was this story about a gentleman wrote in talking about his wife being a slay queen. Do you guys remember that? Okay. So the slay queen sent me an email.
Okay.
Yeah, but just to bring other people up to speed, just in case you didn't watch that episode, this is what that story was about. Dear sisters, my wife was a slay queen whom many discouraged me from marrying. We've been married for almost 2 years without kids. She is humble and even overly respectful. She prepares my meals and does my laundry. She plays hard to get when it comes to sex, but I like her games. I hang out with my boys on Fridays, and she never complains. Last Friday, on my way to my usual rendezvous, I decided to come home and spend time with my wife instead. She had gone out and returned about 40 minutes later, dressed to kill. She said a friend visited, and she just went to see her off. My gut tells me she's cheating. Do I ignore my instincts? I have flirted with a few ladies, but never gone all the way with them. What do? I love her. And this is from Worried Ni Inosu. All right, so there you have it. Worried Ni Inosu sent us that message 2 weeks ago, and we received a response to that message. Now, I must say that Citi TV and Citi FM have not been able to independently verify that this is actually the wife of Worried Ni. But we do think that it's an email that we absolutely must address because it has been brought to our attention. So our first conversation is going to be based on the response to that story. So it says, Dear sisters, I am the slay queen wife of Worried Ni. I listened to the show. Please permit me to react. I confirm that I'm cheating on my husband. I married my husband at a time when I was getting proposals from married men. I love my husband because of his seriousness. We married within 9 months. 2 years into the marriage, all he wants is small talk, fresh meals, and endless sex. We've had sex every single night, even at that time of the month, or when I pretend to be ill. He will say, I'll be gentle. I even prayed that he got a side chick to lighten his burden. Now I know my husband married me for my body. I discovered a stash of porn movies, including girls with big behinds. He told me he was happy I had not had a baby yet, as it will ruin my body shape. Last 6 months, I met an engineer and we became very close. He chats with me constantly, but we have not been sexual. Every Friday when my husband goes out, I also dress to kill and go out with my new friend. We laugh all night long. Please, do I leave my husband for this friend? Can I keep both my husband and this new guy as just a friend, or must I cut him off? And that's from Worried Nah.
Me and
Okay. So this is getting interesting.
Wow.
I don't know who wants to go first. Like I said, we can't verify that this is actually the woman, because I mean, I'm asking myself, okay, does she want out of the relationship reason? Because she'll know that her husband listens to the show or watches it. So in coming out like this, what's going to be happening back home as we speak? Who wants to go?
Well, I wasn't part of the I wasn't part of the whole, discussion the first time, but I've been following the conversation, and I think that for her to send this, it's two things. She either didn't think it through. She just wanted to express her opinion because she's heard that her husband has expressed his opinion. So me too, let me come and justify myself. That's one case. Or she sat down, thought through, and thinks that, if I don't put myself out there and let you know that this is how I truly feel, then, you'll be taking me for granted all the time. So the slay queen issue has been dealt with. Now she's a worried person who has been having sex all the time. You can hear her screaming, I am not just here for my body. I'm not just here for sex. I'm not just here, let's make plans. Let's have small talk. Let's go out. Why can't you chill with me? Why can't I be part of your life other than having sex and cooking fresh meals? And things like you telling me that, I'm happy you haven't had a child yet. You haven't even considered if I want a child now. There are so many things going through her mind, and she's worried that, listen, worried me is just sitting down saying that I have a beautiful wife, I have a trophy wife at home. I come to her, we have sex, we do everything, and I go and chill. I have another life outside. So this is my thing. Now, do you want the marriage? Because you can't have both. You see, all cheating is cheating. All pente be pente. So you can't do emotional cheating and think that because you haven't gone all the way, it's fine. You indulging in conversation and everything, I mean, for now, that's a casual conversation. And you are going out, you're going to see this guy because you think that your husband doesn't have time for you, so whatever. It's conversation for now, but it will lead to something else very soon. You can only have conversation for some time. It always develops into something else. So, yes, now that it hasn't blown up in your face, you need to make the decision now. You don't have a child. I don't think that getting out of a marriage is that easy. But I think that you can work at it. And this is not a big problem, in my view, that cannot be corrected. You can have a conversation with him. You can tell him that, listen, this is how I truly feel. Instead of, you've expressed yourself. So, I'm thinking that you're listening to us. This is how your wife actually feels. That she's not an object of sexual
desires.
Thank you. So you need to have a relationship, a proper relationship with her. You need to actually continue life with her. Be her friend. Be a partner through and through. On Friday, sometimes go out with her. Spend it at home as well. I mean, she doesn't have a child and you're not going out with her now. So when she does, then what? You understand? So you need to actually build friendship with your wife. Stop the small talk. Advance it to big talk. Go out and do something proper. That is if now you want the marriage. If you want it, then please work at it, because it's not something out of, the ordinary. It's not like somebody has gone to do. Both of you haven't cheated. You are technically, you haven't done physical cheating. Both of you have done emotional cheating and consideration of cheating and all that. So it's not all lost. I think it's something that can be salvaged if both of you want to have the relationship running.
Okay. Baby.
I always say that if the reason for which you decide to get married is not concrete, there will cracks. When the cracks come through, everything just gets messed up. The reason why I say this is people are getting married for all sorts of reasons. If you don't love the person for who they genuinely are, irrespective of their flaws, irrespective of their strengths, their weaknesses, all of that, then you realize that when things don't go your way, you feel a bit some way. This guy obviously married her because of the fact that she's a slave queen. She looks good. She looks physically attractive. He can have sex with her all day, all night. But looking into the main reason, does he love her for her? Because if he did, I think that he would look past what she looks like physically. That's what I think. Because touch wood, should anything happen to this girl in terms of physique-wise, is he going to get bored? Because is he going to leave her? So that's where I'm coming from. In terms of you wanting to leave your marriage or be with this guy, I think you need to decide what you want, like Tina said. You can't have your cake and eat it. The fact that this guy that you're talking to, does he know that you're married? That's the first question I'm looking to have answered. Does he know that you're married? If he does know that you're married, the question is, why is he entertaining you, or on what level is he entertaining you? Yes, you're looking to get out of stress in your marriage, so you're looking for comfort outside. That's what always happens. Clearly, you are concerned and your husband is concerned, but you're not both coming together to address what the issue is. That's why you're venting on sister, he's venting on sister, because you're looking to get your problem solved, but you just don't want to come together to sit down. You see, that's what always happens when you're looking for solution out of your marriage, because then you entertain all sorts of things. You guys need to, I always say this, it's hard, but you have to sit and talk. Somebody has to forget about their ego. Somebody has to forget about their pride. Somebody has to always be forgiven and address the issue. Unless there's no love at all. Unless it was a marriage based on complete lust. But as far as I'm concerned, you as a woman, you're ticking all the boxes. You're doing all that you have to do as a wife to keep the marriage going. The only thing is that you're not happy. And to men out there, when it comes to sex, women are not just, lie down, let's have sex. There's a lot of things that for a woman to be happy, you need to support. You need to help out. You need to be there for her. Like,
yeah.
My bread. But bottom line, all I'm saying is that, sweetheart, you can't, if you love this man and he loves you, clearly both of you are concerned about what you have. But all I'm saying is that sit down and have that conversation. Let him know that this is how you feel. You're not just about sex. There's much more to you. And the man should start dating and courting his wife all over again. This problem, like Tina said, it's not like you can't solve it. You can solve it, and there's a way forward. So please work on it.
Right.
Okay. I would say that the fact that Worried Me and Worried Na are both listeners and viewers of Sister, then it presents a fine opportunity to tackle both sides of the story, because I'm assuming that both of them are going to listen. Now, the problem here is that people think that once you're a slay queen, you have nothing more to offer apart from your body. And that is the misconception, or that's where he got it wrong. Because as soon as he saw that she was a slay queen, and she's beautiful, and she's attractive, all he saw was a trophy wife. All he saw was something that was so pretty, something that if your surname was slapped on top of it, it would look like you have achieved something in life. That's all he saw. And then all he saw was an object that can satisfy him in the bedroom. That's all he saw. But there's more to every woman than what is on the outside. And that is what Nee has to deal with. Because this woman is not in for small talk. He's not in for, oh, I love you, baby, oh, you're beautiful. She's not in for just that. She wants more than that. She wants conversation about our future, where we're heading to, things like that. If it's partnership in business, she wants more than that. You understand? Now, the lady too, because you said you loved him for his seriousness, you also saw a man who looked like an achiever. So you felt that maybe he was just going to be your answer to all prayers, or he was going to be your perfect partner. And that's why before you enter into a marriage, certain conversations, no matter how mundane it looks, need to be had. Finances, children, for instance. How many children are we going to have? Test the appetite of the partner, even if they want one or they don't even want one. Some of these conversations, they should have been had in the courting phase, the dating phase. Because these are little problems that may not seem too big to the ear, but you realize that in a marriage, when it goes wrong, it's a very big deal. If you're a slay queen and your man has a problem with you slaying and going out alone, my question is that, have you had that conversation about both of you stepping out together as couples, whether they're going to be home, whether you're allowed to have friends, whether you can have friends come over? Some of these things, it looks like both of you just felt, okay, the man probably had a pretty wife, solid wife. The girl also felt, oh, this is an achiever, this is a correct guy. And then you guys thought, oh, on paper, this is good. Let's just get hooked and let's just do this. And they did it. That's what I'm feeling. Now, the thing about venting on sister, I don't have a problem with it, being that most of the time, when you're emotionally invested, you don't listen to the other partner. Have you ever seen a husband trying to teach a wife how to drive? It's chaotic. You understand? Sometimes when it's an issue, because you are the object or subject of the issue, it becomes very difficult for the other partner to listen. So the fact that they brought it here, it's okay. Then what it means is that when you have independent people who don't know you, who have never seen you before, don't know both of you, and therefore cannot be accused of being biased on one side, you can have an independent opinion. Then that way, worried Nee and worried Na will both listen. Now, worried Na, since we've dealt with worried Nee last week, let's do, last two weeks. Yeah. Let's deal with worried Na. Worried Na, you took vows, for better, for worse. And at the point of marrying, you thought that this was it. That gentleman that you are talking to, I have a problem with people who entertain married people, knowing very well that they have problems in their marriages. And normally, when you entertain third parties, it doesn't give you the energy to solve your problem because you have a way out. So the man annoys you. Oh, then you Friday over. You step out on Friday and she goes for her solace. You understand? So you are not working on the relationship. You are probably not talking to him. Yes, you are playing games, but you're not telling him exactly what he needs to hear, which is what you have written to us. You should be able to tell your husband, babes, this is it. I don't like this. This is me. I prefer this. I don't like this. I want to have a child. Sometimes in the beginning, you face resistance. I mean, I keep saying I'm a hothead. I mean, I say things as they are. I don't miss my words. When I got married, Charlie, I had to do a bit of, to do certain things to get, eventually I'll get my way all right. But sometimes consistency is the key. Let the man know, this is where I am at. This is what I want. This is what makes me happy. This is what makes me excited. As time goes on, he's going to buy into it because he's going to realize that this is what generally makes you alive. If I want X from you, look, trust me, if he's able to do other things that he wants, if he's able to meet you where you most want him to meet you at, him having sex with you every day won't be a problem because you'll be so excited, you give it to him without even thinking or counting the days. So my thing is that, look, instead of finding solace in a third party, I think that you should find a way of solving the issue with your husband, first and foremost. Secondly, if you have if you've gone through all the possible ways and means you could address and it's not working, don't lie to yourself. Find your exit. Leave and make your life somewhere else. Because you see, where you are still in a marriage, you are still hooked in a marriage, and yet you're enjoying someone. Who are you lying to?
Yeah.
Who are you lying to? So the thing is that if that marriage is not something that you think you can be in, no marriage is a death sentence. So if it's something that you cannot be in, you've thought it through, you realize that this was the biggest mistake of a lifetime. Luckily, there's no child in the question to consider the well-being of the child and who's going to take care of the child and everything. You are still your own person. So if you feel that this is something that you cannot do, just pick up your bags and walk out. Now, when you walk out, then you can have a meaningful relationship with somebody else who fits your profile. Then maybe next time you make a decision for the better. But once you are still in the marriage, you have no business emotionally cheating on your husband, because eventually it's going to move from emotional to physical, and it's going to get very dirty. And in recent times, there are so many diseases around. So many diseases. I don't think you want to put yourself up for certain things. So
right. So that's a really interesting comment. But I don't know if I'm the only one who is worried about the fact that he said he's happy that she doesn't have any children because her body shape is going to be ruined. But let me bring in the audience. I don't know who has any opinions.
I'll go.
Okay, Gail, talk to me. I remember you from previous edition.
Yeah. I mean, so like I was saying, there are three parts to this story. That's what I realized. And the first is communication. And something that I learned about communication is not just talking, like just saying, this is what I want or whatever. You have to let the person also feel how you feel. And that's why you have to be empathetic to, you understand, of the other person's, feelings or response to what you want. And then secondly, there's no intimacy. And intimacy is not about just like having sex, because because you can cuddle, you can stare at each other, with the eyes. Someone said the soul is the help me out.
The eyes are the windows to your soul.
The window to the soul or something.
Right.
Yeah. So when you look at someone, you can see so much without even opening your mouth. So that's very, very deep for me. They don't have intimacy. And then thirdly, the 80-20 rule. I mean, I'm sure everybody's relationship, they always want to choose their partner based on not all the standards, but at least most of it. And that's the 80. So if you think that when you get your 20 out there and think you want to leave your 80 for your 20, you could be making a big mistake. Because if that person gets to come into your life, he cannot give you the 80 that you're getting from your current partner. So I think they should talk. They don't know how to talk. They should get a third person, a professional counselor who they can talk through, to each other. Okay. So that's what I think.
All right. Anyone else? Okay. There's someone right behind you. Okay.
All right. So I feel a cry for help from worried me, and I still want to help him address some of his issues. And I don't know whether I'm the only one concerned about the pornography part, because
there's that too.
Pornography has a way of distorting the way a woman should be in your own eyes. And I feel the man is struggling with pornography, and from the pornography part, he's now seeing the woman as an object of sexual satisfaction rather than a companion and a partner. So I think the man should get help with the pornography part. When it is solved, I think a lot of the issues will fall in place, where you begin to see the woman as a companion. You'd rather, like, you have a better relationship, not just trying to act out what you see in pornography. And there are movies. I mean, when you watch some of the documentaries of some of these porn stars, they are very depressed people. True. They are not happy. I mean, when they come, it's just stage work. They just work it out. They just act and they just move. There's nothing pleasurable about what they do. Yeah. So you don't watch that and expect your wife to execute that in the bedroom. I mean, some of the moves they see there, I mean, you only see that in Olympic gymnastics. I mean, so it's not real. What he has in his mind of a woman is not a real image. So he should really get help. He should see a pastor, I mean, a counselor, whatever it is. Get the pornography out of the way, and then we can really align and readdress who a woman really is for him. Then he can have a better marriage. Thank you.
Okay, real quick.
All right.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm Nana Usiasa Berima.
Okay, hi.
Critically, I think worried ni and worried na, they are worried over nothing. Yeah, to me, that's how I see it. Because I'm taking my argument based on the concept of marriage. Since both are married now, I think the best way to maintain the marriage is understanding. They need to understand each other, and then we take it from there. Thank you.
All right. I like that. Pretty simple and straight to the point. But definitely communication is important here. It's interesting that you both write to the show when you live with each other. That's all I have to say. But we'll go for a quick break. When we return, a few more of, the emails that we've received. Don't go anywhere. And you're welcome back to Sister on Citi TV and 97.3 Citi FM. Remember, you can also be part of this conversation. You can actually send a WhatsApp message to 054-998-6996 or send an email to jessica@citifmonline.com. Better yet, like our Facebook page. Just search for Sister Live. Like our page and get in on the interactions that happen on there. We'll go for our next email that we received, and here it is.
Jessica, I am Oliver from Tema. I am really interested in this girl in my area. And this girl in question is dating my friend. Initially, she didn't tell me. I got to know when there were some issues in their relationship. Jess, this friend of mine is dating another girl as well. The girl I'm interested in just told me that her guy is cheating. She confided in me about her cheating boyfriend. Jess, there is a conflict of interest here. I have the bro code in my mind too. I really don't want to hurt my friend. What should I do?
Okay, so bro code, should it be broken or not? Maybe the guys in the audience can handle this, but let me get my sisters in. Okay, Livy, would you want to go in, or should I go straight to the audience? Let me go straight to the audience. Any guys in there? How important is this bro code thing at all? And anyone can, maybe the guy here, over here, right in front here. Yeah, the way he's worn his suit and is really nice. Talk to me.
The issue is that when these things happen, it's more or less like the guy or the lady is not truthful they are not truthful to each other.
Okay.
And sometimes when you meet someone and really love, when you really love the person, and when you link, when the spirit meets, you feel like, this girl it's really my one of my rep, right? So maybe you may crush on someone, right? But the person is not ready for you. You are dating too, right? So you go to your crush, you follow your crush, but the one you are dating, you don't really love the person, but you are following other lady.
Right.
That's how it happens.
Okay.
So probably you see that you get into other lady, like proposing to the other lady, and you see you don't know what to choose. You don't know your choice.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
That is it.
So in this case, let me ask you a question. If you knew your friend was dating two ladies, would you break the bro code and tell, let's say one of the ladies was your friend, would you tell her that you know your male friend is cheating?
Oh yeah.
You will?
Yeah. I will.
Hands down. I know a lot of. There's some guys who won't. Okay, let me bring this other gentleman in here. How important is this bro code?
Well, the bro code is the bro code.
That's it.
You never break it. I mean, you shouldn't have interest in any of your friends, ladies. It's absolutely a no-go area. But if your friend is doing something which is not right, the bro code must work by telling your friend, this is not right. This lady is good. This lady has all the qualities you need as a guy. So go in for this guy, this lady, and stop what you're doing.
Right.
But to say now that because your friend is cheating, you want to go in for the lady, it's a no-no. The brokehood must always
Let me
remain the
hear
brokehood.
one more guy's opinion. What about you? What do you think?
Okay, so I think for the women who don't understand the brokehood, I think it's a form of loyalty you have to your friends.
Right.
And your friends in a very close circle. And I agree with what he said perfectly. When I started dating my wife, it was a friend of mine who told me that, I mean, you should really look at this woman again. I think she's a very good woman. Consider it. And when I took her to my parents, they told me, oh, I think this is a very good choice. So he started from a bro code, giving me good advice. So it is instead of going back to go and backbite and cut someone's relationship, as a good brother to someone, you should be able to tell them in the face that what you are doing is not good. I mean, you should be. If you can't say it, then it's not good bro code. Then it's bad influence. It's
it's interesting how these things also work, because you get, like, for instance, guys, right? They all know that their guy is cheating, and in fact, they call all the guys' female friends wifey.
Our wife.
Like, that's how your bro code works.
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
How
what kind of loyalty is that?
Exactly. So as I was saying, it's a loyalty. So within the circle of friends, they have defined their standards within the circle of friends. So exactly. So you can have a circle of friends, guys, who cheat on women. They have their girlfriends and they have their side chicks.
Right.
So that's,
and you call all of them wifey.
Yeah, they call it because they understand that you have to fuel each other. So it is a standard they form for themselves.
They actually get the loudest wifey. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Shirley? But having heard what they're saying, I feel like this guy, the fact that he's beginning to develop feelings for his friend's girlfriend is now clouding his judgment in terms of him being loyal within the bro code circles. So, like they're saying, I agree. Once it's your friend's girlfriend or wife, you shouldn't look at them in that kind of light. It's like, allow them to sort out their differences. Right now, everything is messed up. Everybody's doing stuff, and then you're in the middle. You're thinking you're salvaging the problem, i.e., telling the girl, this is what the guy is doing, therefore I love you. Like, who does that? You can't do that.
But you can't like her well.
But then again, yes. But then again...
But which goes back to my point
Hold on. I'm thinking that in this case, guy meets a girl. Didn't know that this girl is an ish to my friend, which means that this girl is probably the last level side chick, to the extent that you, the guy's friend, didn't even know that this girl was one of your main guy's issues. You understand? So you met the girl until the girl started opening up to you about issues with her boyfriend. That's when you realize that, this boyfriend happened to be my friend.
Right.
Now, in this case, your emotions are already invested in before you found out the facts. Now, your friend cannot accuse you of chasing his meat because you didn't know. No, because you didn't know. Yeah. You understand? Now, you didn't know. My only thing is that, so which means that, now my question is that, are you really bro with this guy? If you don't know that kind of information, or you are just thinking that because he's a guy, you have to be a bro. Now, the thing about telling women about their cheating spouses and vice versa is that most often than not, if you're not careful, you'll be third person.
Yeah, that's true.
Forget the code. Forget girl code, boy code. Listen, you go and tell the girl that, Charlie, this is your boyfriend, that, he's cheating. Even this is the girl's name. This is the girl's house. This is where to find it. This is, yes. You give all the information. All that information does is to give room for the girl to go and confront the guy. And the guy will ask, who told you? No, he'll tell you who told you. Then he knows, okay, Kwesi told me, fine. Then as Kwesi told me, he's not going to tell you that, but babes, this girl, she used to be there before. We'll wrap you on. Then finally, you will not even fall deeper. Then he will now find ways and means of messing you up. Yeah. Then you realize at the end of the day, you see that the two of them have become so tight, and now you are now third person. So I don't have a problem. My thing is that, fine, you've realized it. Keep quiet about what the other guy is doing. Since the other guy doesn't know that you know that she is, like, the other guy doesn't know that you know that he's your girl, no? Like, your potential girlfriend is his side piece or anything. Just keep quiet about it. Concentrate on what you want to do. If you get a girl, then you rather go tell your friends, Charlie, I meet some girl, oh, this with the girl in name. Then they call him Adjoa. Make the guy shock. You understand? I don't see why.
So if the guy says, hey, that be my meat,
you didn't know.
So you back down is the question.
No, the thing is that this is it. It's how strong whatever is in front of you is. This guy you're calling bro, no, the guy is not really your bro because you don't know much about the guy. You don't even know what the guy is doing, what the guy is into. You don't even know the guy even had this girlfriend. This girlfriend never existed. You were already emotionally invested before you found out that, even though you didn't even find out from the guy, you found out from the girl. You understand? So my thing is that it depends on how deep this relationship has gone or how deep your conversation with this person has gone and how loyal you think you have to be to your friend. So you have to weigh the two. If the loyalty to your friend is very important, then it means that you have to forget about this girl and re-strategize for something.
Right now, the girl doesn't even know that you like her like that, Paul.
Well,
are you sure?
Yeah, the girl doesn't know because the girl has been coming to you and venting.
She's an area girl.
Yeah.
So this what I think.
I think the girl doesn't know the angle.
This is what I think.
Don't get yourself.
Depending on how you define the bro code or the way the loyalty is, you can. The guy hasn't introduced or mentioned the girl's name because she's not even part of, like, she's buried. I find that Oba. Like, she's burdened. She's now in the burden stage.
Are you sure?
Like, she's not that important.
Thank you.
In the scheme of things.
For a conversation with his bros.
Yes.
You understand? So, it's not like he's not interested. He's probably tapping that thing. He's having time for her, but this is not for bro circle. Medeneba and Nature say it's important for discussion. Now this guy, who has now found the girl, for me, once you get to know that this is your friend's side piece or whatever, let it go. Reason being that, for me, loyalty over everything. Loyalty over everything. Because this girl, it might not even work. As Olivia is even saying, she doesn't even know how you feel. So maybe by the time you express your feelings to her, she'll be like, oh, but
just friends.
I don't even feel you like that. So you stay away. But you can even ask your friend. You see, I'm comparing this. No, wait. I'm comparing this to a cheating husband. Like when you find out that, oh, your husband is cheating. Do you go and confront the girl? No. You confront your husband. You call him and check him. You confront your wife. You don't go to the side person.
Right.
So when you find out that your friend, you like your friend's girlfriend, oh, she's a new person. Oh, do you understand? You've been friends with this guy for longer than knowing this lady. So, oh, Charlie, me share Messi, and Charlie, I they go run up way. You tell me, say, Charlie,
your thing that.
Oh, that girl is me. I not be serious. Charlie, if you want, if you take. Simple. I'm just saying that. Just have that conversation with the guy because you've known him longer. He's your bro. If you are worried about bro code, then it means you are actually close to the guy.
Yeah, there's some relationship.
If you are worried about bro code,
so that means all of us have established that by all means, don't go mouthing to the girl that the guy is cheating.
No,
that's his question.
Nah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay, I see some women in there shaking their heads. Let me take your opinion.
Start a relationship with her because once you go in, you can. I have a friend who, I mean, through a bro code kind of thing, they are married now, but they have issues.
Yeah.
Because at any instance, he always reminds her, "You are even dating my friend."
Oh.
You see, so don't even go in there in the first place. Just stay out. Yeah. I mean, you'll be fine.
No, that's like if the relationship hasn't started, then don't even venture. That 1 year. Yeah. Unless, of course, maybe you already invested, like you've already started.
And it's actually worse when, because they are brothers and they've dated before, and then your brother is coming to visit the person in the marital home. Charlie, somewhere it's like, Charlie, we've all done jiggy jiggy. Also coming like, somewhere. I'm just saying.
Alrighty. Well, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, more of your messages. Stay tuned. It's Sister on Citi TV and 97.3 Citi FM. Alrighty. Welcome back. It's Sister Sister on Citi TV and 97.3 Citi FM. Interesting conversations on the show so far. Your comments are welcome on 054-998-6996. Don't forget to prefix it with the country code if you're WhatsApping us from outside the country, and that will be +233. All right, we go right into our next email, and here it is.
Hello, sisters. My name is Ikea. I've been in a serious relationship for the past 4 years. I later realized my partner was cheating on me with several ladies. He claims he was only being flirtatious and not sexually intimate with any of them. But after I confronted him, I later found out that not only does he cheat, but denies me to any random girl and says I'm his cousin, just so he can have his way with her. Truth is, I really love him dearly, and the fear of losing him drives me nuts. This guy has been my pillar of salt since the demise of my parents, and not only is he my lover, but I also see him as my family. We used to live together but separated due to this cheating issue, but I always keep coming because he's all I have, not forgetting he broke my virginity. Now, he treats me like I'm an option, and I've realized it, but I still love him, so I just can't let go. Now I'm in a dilemma with him and an older man who is 40 years of age, and this man in question has been supportive, caring, loving and patient with me. He only doesn't show how much he loves me, but constantly reminds me of his love. All he wants now is for us to get married, and truth is I'm not ready for marriage. I like him though, but just don't know what to do. Kindly help me out. This is so tough for me to handle.
Yeah. Right here. Olivia. Just take it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, sweetheart, sometimes love is overrated. You love this guy. I know this is where you start funning. You love this guy. And you know he's so not good for you. He doesn't respect you. He introduces you as a cousin so he can sleep with other people right in front of you to your face. And you're still with him 4 years. What can you account for in 4 years? Yes, your parents died, whoever it was died. Yes, he was there for you. Trust me, sweetheart, he's not your pillar of salt. He is your grave... Okay. my point is, you see, 4 years gone down the drain, right? What is his vision for you in the relationship? What does he see? Does he see you a part of the relationship in which you are in with him? I don't think so. You have found someone. I mean, I'm not even bothered about the fact that he's 40. Is this guy treating you right? Yes, clearly he is. He's shown you what it is like to be loved. He's shown you that he's serious. He's shown you everything that you need to know. He's assured you time and time and time again that he loves you. Yes, this guy broke your virginity. Yes. Okay, done, dusted. And so what? Are you waiting for him to give you... And no, really, are you waiting for him to kill you, give you STDs, STIs? Right now, emotionally, he will make you unstable. He will ruin your life for you. And then what else? What do you have to live? You see, in life, there's time and season for everything. And not everybody comes your way in the time that you expect. Sometimes we feel like, oh, we have time, oh, we can do this, oh, we can do this. For all you know, this guy who is a good guy will not stay there forever waiting for you. And you never know if, my thing is, does he look like somebody that you can potentially love? It's different if he nauseates you or you can't stand him, but he's shown you. And really, if you think...
You're not ready for marriage.
You're not ready for marriage. Agreed. Understood. But I'm sure if this, I don't know, Kominini guy asked you to marry him, you say yes. Because you need to look at yourself. You need to look at your life. You need to look at your future. This guy has nothing in his life for you. Please, stay focused. Somebody can continue.
You're giving Livy headaches.
So I want you to understand that everybody comes into your life for a reason and a season. Some last throughout your life. Some drop along the way. Some also, they are just there they are not parts, but they are parts. They just play a role and then they go back into the background. Like, they just do that. And I need you to understand that your love for people who do things for you doesn't have to translate into sexual relationship or into marriage. I think that's what she's battling with. Because she's actually endeared towards this guy because he's supportive of her. He's been supportive of her when she had like a major crisis in her life. At that point where she needed somebody, the guy was there. He supported her, and so in her mind, I'm so grateful. I'm happy you're here with me. We've had sex. You've taken my virginity, or I've given you my virginity. But it's not even enough. I'm still so happy that you've done this for me. So forever, I'm indebted to you. Then you meet someone else and the person supports you, whether financially, whatever, and then you feel something towards the person. That's also gratitude. It doesn't have to be a relationship or emotional relationship. So please, my first thing to you is that people are in your lives to play a role. They are a blessing to you, and then they can leave, but you don't have to feel indebted to them, that you have to give them yourself or you have to give them anything. That's the first thing. Now, clearly, when you bring your issue here, it's a problem for you. So we might see it as, the solution is right in your face, and so you don't see it because I think you really, really like this person, and you are not exposed to any other person apart from this 40-year-old man. Maybe nobody has approached you, so you don't see the other side of nice life. You see, sometimes when you can't see another option, or you can't see the good things outside or beyond what you have in front of you, you are always wondering, hey, nami jawe ya mikodi den. So
Can't you imagine you saying that?
Yeah. I've been saying that all the time. So please don't sell yourself short just because you cannot see what is beyond you. Clearly, you are being mistreated. You are not being taken seriously. You are not being respected. And self-worth is something that is really, really, really important. So for me, what I'll advise you to do is to take a step back from the 40-year-old, from the one who is disrespecting you. Now, love yourself. See yourself. Like, without these men,
who are you?
What do you like? What are your interests? What can you do for yourself? Yeah. So if tomorrow you were left in this world alone, what can you achieve for yourself without somebody helping you? So if you are able to take care of yourself in that manner, you would now see the light. You now see that, after all, I can't let this person come and dictate to me, and after sleeping with these people and denying me. A whole me. Like, that's what you say to yourself, like, a whole me. Oh, one day. You know? Yeah. Penny to say me. You know, you need to speak to yourself and love yourself more. Once you do that, I don't think you let anybody, even the 40-year-old man, even if he's done something for you and you are grateful, what you are feeling is not love.
Yeah, just gratitude.
It's gratitude. Now, if he says he wants to marry you, your option to say yes is because you actually want to, not because he has done something for you and everybody's saying, oh, hey, then go and take the 40-year-old man, please.
It's probably why she's saying she's not ready for marriage.
Yeah.
It's because she doesn't actually like him like that. Yeah. Let me hear you, Rosie.
Yeah, I was going to start from where Tina ended. But, maybe it's her love language. She is more like, she just likes to show gratitude in the form of giving of herself. And she feels that is the most valuable thing she has. So that is the best way she can say thank you. And let me draw your attention to this. The gentleman was there for you when you lost your parents. but he managed to, quote unquote, take your virginity, or he allowed you to give your virginity to him. I don't know how being there is like buying something. I bought, you have paid. Yeah. Do you understand? So this level of gratitude you are showing, and the basis of every relationship, there are certain ingredients that when it's missing from a relationship, it's not a relationship. Love, respect, respect, trust, communication. Obviously, that one encompasses everything. But to be with someone who doesn't respect you is a big deal. The person can deny you to all kinds of women and call you their cousin. Charlie. At what point are you going to move from cousin to friend to girlfriend to even wife? It means that there's no possibility for you. You are a sure banker. For this guy, if all else fails, or not even all else doesn't even have to fail, you're a sure banker, like my constant sexual support system. As and when he wants, he can come and hit and go back and do his because you are perpetually grateful to what he did for you. But my dear, I think that you need to get this thing out of your system. Unless you get this man and what he's done for you out of your system and begin to value you for you, what you can bring to a table, what you are worth. Look, any man who comes into contact with you, what he's lucky to have because he's with you. Start thinking about those things. Then you start you start taking your, I don't know, you need to put a lot of value on yourself. You need to love yourself. Learn, because as it is, you don't know how to love yourself. You are loving somebody else, and you are just showing the love you have for the. What about you? Love yourself. Learn to value yourself. Yeah, you should have standards, and you should sometimes. What I tell people who come to me with such things is that sometimes take a piece of paper. Write down your qualities.
Yeah,
look, and don't think any quality is mandate. Write down your qualities. If you can cook, you can cook. Yeah. If you can lay a bed spotless, put it down. You know, if you can have a healthy conversation, put it down. If you're always rosy, I mean, it means that you be a light into somebody else's life. Put it down. So when you put down your classes and you look at, Charlie, any man who encounters all of these things is lucky to have me.
Right.
Yeah. Then you start building your own interest. I won't be surprised if the things she likes are the things the guy likes. If her friends are the guy's friends. If, you know...
She's tuned herself to
the guy. So start building your own interest. Start thinking out of the box. Start being your own person. Once you start being your own person, you start deciding what you want or don't want. Then the 40-year-old, whether he's 40 years or not, doesn't matter. Whether he's treating you right or not, doesn't matter. Then you can decide whether this is somebody I think I can love. But that being said, even the 40 man is the best thing for you because you're emotionally invested in the other one. You can never see it. So no matter what we say here, you need to get that first pest.
Flash him out.
You
out of your system.
Yeah, out of your system. You need to spray him out of your system first.
Okay.
Before your eyes can open to see the goodness of life.
Yeah. Super. I'll take one comment from the audience because we're out of time. Okay.
There are three basic things I was able to pick out from the conversation.
Okay.
First of all, I think the lady in question is either she doesn't respect marriage, she doesn't understand marriage, and she is not ready for marriage. The reason being that the changed guy was a better person before, right?
What
the changed guy?
No.
I mean the
guy she's with currently is a cheat. Calls her.
When I say the changed guy, I mean the guy she's dating.
Yeah, the guy who's been cheating on her?
You cheating.
Right.
He was a better person before.
We don't know that for a fact.
No, looking at it, maybe I didn't get it well.
Yeah, maybe you missed it.
Okay, so maybe he's trying to say they started on a good note.
Is that what you're trying to say?
He started.
He's been supported before.
Wow. Looking, he wasn't cheating.
It
Somebody
doesn't
can
mean
support and still cheat. In fact, players actually are very.
But what I'm trying to,
let's hear your point.
Okay, listen. What I'm trying to bring on board is that maybe she's scared of the man who is also coming in, not the fact that he's being good. He's good. He cannot change to be a bad person like the man he's being with right now. That's what I'm trying to bring on board.
Okay. Like the devil you know is better than...
But the question is, the man coming in, irrespective of the age,
okay,
he's coming with a specific motive,
which
marriage.
is to get married, yes.
Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So if you respect marriage, you understand it, and you are ready for it, why not grab them?
But she did say she's not ready. Yeah, she said she's not ready. So, I mean, anyway, I think it's been a good show. We'll end it here. But remember, if you're out there and you have, questions that you'd like to send to the show so we can address them on subsequent episodes, you can do so. Quick email to jessica@citifmonline.com. I hope you enjoy the show tonight. Don't forget to like our Facebook page as well. Been here with Tina, Olivia, and Rosine, and of course this amazing audience right here. Yeah. We'll be back same time next week.